The Yellow Springs Community Foundation is itself a luminary among the village's nonprofit institutions, and over the last 40 years, it's helped many others accomplish their goals of maintaining quality of life for all the community's residents. One of these is the Yellow Springs Senior Center, which offers a wealth of services and activities for the village's aging population. Andre Bognar is a Senior Center board member and is also very involved in participating in the center's myriad activities.
I go to the Qigong classes twice a week. I go also to the lunches twice a week. I try to play volleyball, chair volleyball twice a week. I go to the monthly potlucks. We do the mailing of the newsletter every other month. The senior center is a very important part of my daily life.
Andre's involvement with the Senior Center means she spends as much time there as some people do at their jobs. But before she retired, Andre says, being at the Senior Center was part of her job.
Well, I started at the Senior Center as the social worker for the Home Assistance Program in 98, and I stayed there until 2004 as a social worker.
The Home Assistance Program was originally a service of Friends Care Center, and the Community Foundation helped fund the hiring of Andre for the position. The program was later moved to the Senior Center, and Erica Molly now oversees the program as a licensed social worker, providing services that she says are vital for the village's seniors.
We do insurance counseling, signing up for Medicare Part D. We offer outreach services to try to keep people in their homes. Basically, I can go out and make a home visit and make referrals for them to get home-delivered meals, emergency response systems, homemakers, anything to keep them comfortable in their own home for as long as they can.
But the maintenance of the Home Assistance Program is more than a one-person job. And both Erica and Karen Walford, Executive Director of the Senior Center, say that the influence of the Community Foundation has helped the program in more ways than one.
Well, I know that in the future, the Community Foundation is going to help us with the hiring of a part-time worker for Medicare because I'm so busy here every day helping people with other needs.
Well, I don't know what we would do without the Community Foundation. And I cannot forget their administration of the Miller Fellow Program because I don't know, we have two students that we've had since I came here through Antioch College and the Miller Fellow Program that I don't know what we would do without them.
The Miller Fellowship is a program through which Antioch College students are able to complete their required co-op experiences with local nonprofits. The fellowship is funded by the Community Foundation through a bequest from village residents Nolan and Richard Miller. Erica agrees that the Miller Fellows that have worked with the Senior Center have been instrumental to the Home Assistance Program.
I have a student with me right now. She's a full-time worker, and she's been great. It's the best part of her job, she says, is going out and visiting clients. I've taken her out to see about 8 people and introduced her to them, and now she goes out on her own, and she calls them to schedule the appointments, and she goes out and visits, and she's having a great time with this.
Joining in the effort to help keep seniors in their homes is Friends Care, the village's multifaceted retirement community. Friends Care Community offers traditional long-term care services to seniors, along with assisted living apartments and independent living cottages. Friends Care's newest service is its short-term rehabilitation unit, which offers seniors a place to recover from injuries outside of a traditional nursing facility. The unit opened in 2011, says Executive Director Carl Zoller, with the help of the Community Foundation.
Recently, they donated $30,000 to our new rehab unit, which was extremely helpful because we were able to borrow a certain amount, but then beyond that, we needed to be able to furnish the facility and make it nice, and their contribution was very, very helpful in getting to that goal. I think they saw that there was definitely a need for this, for the facility and for the community, and so by virtue of that, they were, again, very generous.
Aside from the individual services that benefit seniors, Karen Walford says the Community Foundation has committed itself to helping make sure that the Senior Center itself is around for the long haul.
The Community Foundation has just been a wealth of information and a wealth of funding for a number of things, and they also hold our endowment fund. So we know that we've entrusted our money with the Community Foundation to invest it wisely and return dividends and all of those good things, and so that's an important link that we have with the Community Foundation.
Former Senior Center Director Rodney Bean says that during his tenure with the Senior Center, the ease of working with the Community Foundation was comforting.
When I would apply for a grant, they would help me understand how to structure it so that it might, number one, succeed with their grant committee, and number two, maybe be more helpful to the senior center than I had thought it might be. And, you say, let's see, I got to write a grant to these people. I don't know them. This is scary. It's really not that way. Community Foundation exists to help the community. They don't want to be scary. They want to be helpful. That's what they're there for.
A good relationship with the Community Foundation will be important to the village, and to the Senior Center in particular, says Rodney, as the population of Yellow Springs continues to age.
It's got some very big challenges coming because the baby boomers are going to be quite numerous. The generations we've been helping, the children of World War II and of the Depression, they had a lot of children, have a lot of family support. The baby boomers don't have a lot of children. So right now there's relatively small number of seniors, a relatively large number of family members to support them. It's going to be the other way around when the baby boomers are retired. So I think that social services for seniors, for baby boomers, are going to be real critical, and it's going to be a difficult challenge. And the Community Foundation, I'm sure, is going to play a critical role in helping to meet that challenge, but it's going to be a big challenge.
Karen says she's confident that the Community Foundation will prove itself against future challenges, as it has proven itself in the past.
They've kept it to a point where they're very helpful, useful, and they're very user-friendly, but they're very trusted. They've been around for 40 years. They know their business, and they do it well.